I hope everybody is feeling good and I hope everyone is feeling great. We are, yes, doing another interview today. I will be having the one and only Lolex in the building. And let me tell you a few things about Lolex. Lolex is the first person who came on the Vessiah show, female, who went and told a very, very deep part of herself to the chat and just really like let us know, some of the things she's had to endure in her life and, kind of what made her her. And, the bond just grew from there. We've we've known each other since the beginning of my streaming career, and Lex has been with me through a lot of crazy ass stuff on Twitch. The good, the bad, the ugly. And I am happy that I get the opportunity, and I'm honored to be able to interview her. We call her GML, Get Money Lex. She got many nicknames. She was my original Fall Guys partner, the first person I ever did a dual stream with. She's the mod for my channel. Shit, at a time she even modded for my Discord. It's not enough things you can say about her. She is cool peoples. And guys, I'm just telling you, if you get the chance to just, have her energy around you, you'll understand where I'm coming from with all. It's your boy Vessiah 40, the villain gamer, and this is the channel where we talk mental health and play video games because why not? This is season 3, episode 37, and I am joined by GML, the one and only Lolex. We are here. Please tell everybody about yourself.
Okay, so for those that don't know, I am Lolex, aka Lex. There's a lot of things about me. I don't even know where to start, I ain't gonna lie. Some things about me we'll get to once the questions come in. For the most part, I love gaming, California raised. Obviously, I'm also from California. Other than that, I just love making new friends, socializing. I do have a job, so mostly I stream on Saturdays. Those are just a few things for now, so we'll get to the rest throughout the interview.
Yes, sir. You heard it from herself. Heard it from her here. She's being modest too. We also call her GML. Get Money Lex. You already know. You feel me? She be out here blessing us. We're not gonna say we're not gonna say nothing. No, that's just little knowledge we want you to know about her. If you haven't had the chance though to really check out Lex's content, she's a variety streamer that plays a bunch of stuff, and the raging is hilarious. So please, if you do get the chance to ever check out any of her streams, it's hilarious. You can even go through some of her clips she got up there right now. Funny stuff, funny stuff, funny stuff. Your mama lips in the building. Shot a gang. How we feeling, guy? I appreciate you for popping in here, bro. You see us interviewing the one and only Lolex. Now let's get it, Lex. All right, so you already know this is the Vessiah show where we do interviews, and we're gonna ask you 5 personal questions and 5 mental health. I'm gonna start with the personal, and then I'm gonna move on to the mental health of it. Once we get through these 10 questions, I will ask you a follow-up question, and then I will give you the opportunity to ask me a question. Okay?
All right.
And that will be all at the end. Oh, we have Big Red OTVW redeeming a year and saying what's popping, gang. I appreciate you for popping in here. We're going to do the crowd cheer for Lex being here in the building one more time. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, Lex. First question. Now, I need to know, as a content creator and streamer, what do you hope to get out of Twitch?
Well, the first thing I was hoping to get out of Twitch was to become affiliate, which I've already hit like a year ago. Yes, but sir. Now overall, I just hope to get an awesome community out of it. Constantly have new people to play games with, genuine bonds. That's just the biggest thing I can honestly ask for.
Okay.
And as you can see, I've already encountered some of that with not only my own community, but only the villains win, as well as a few others. So it's coming along. Work in progress, but it's getting there.
Love to hear it. Honestly, progress is a slow process, and you're gonna meet 1,000 good people up on this platform before anything gets to where it needs to get. I think as long as you are surrounded by good energy and overall good people, it's overall worth the experience. So I'm happy that you
I
out
agree.
here, you creating content and you streaming, and we hope to see more from you coming through. Now, I have to ask you this question that I'm going to ask you next. This question I have to ask you, just based off your overall journey with Twitch. You know, you've seen things, you've been involved, you've been with
Mhm.
around other people, you've had your chance to be your own Discord leader and everything like that. What challenges have you experienced trying to be a streamer?
Number one, staying consistent. Staying consistent with my streaming. That's the biggest one. I cannot tell you how many times I said, "Oh, I'm gonna stream," and then something would just happen. Like a few months ago, like I was planning on getting back on streaming, and then got into a car wreck, so that held me back some. It's like every time I try to stay consistent, something pops up to where it prevents me from doing so. So then I have to take time off to get my mental health right, because I don't want to come to you guys and be depressed or upset. Even, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be happy every time that I stream. You guys have seen me a few times to where I've seemed bummed out or upset, but then you guys be like, "Hey, it's okay." So
Right.
for the most part, I just want to come to a stream and be at least content enough to where it's like, "Hey, I can do this. Even if I'm feeling a little down, I can still talk about it." So staying
Absolutely.
consistent has definitely been a big one.
Look, I can
Another
honestly
one
say,
is
oh, I'm sorry
probably
about that.
encountering people. Like, you're gonna work with 1,000 people, but sometimes things just happen. People turn on you, and it is what it is. So just finding the right people to work with too.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would say for any streamer who's really getting into it and really committing themselves to the product, consistency is always the number one killer.
Yep.
Life gets in the way. You know, a lot of people work, go to school, have families, and that gets in the overall way of the content creating. Finding a consistent routine is probably just going to be what pays off in the end. But like you're saying, you have things going on, so you just got to really find the path and routine that's going to work for you. Once you
That
find it,
balance.
you stick to it, and exactly, you just maintain that balance. And yes, working with the correct people will definitely take you the right way. I have learned that building genuine bonds and just genuine connections with the right people will ultimately see you where it needs to see you. So your goals will ultimately be reached when you do that. So it's just a lot of networking off stream, A lot of
Yeah.
people. I was telling my boy JLD when I was interviewing him, a lot of work goes into what you do off stream and not really what you do in
Yep.
front of the camera. Because what we do in front of the camera is kind of the easy part. We are filled with that anxiety before we go live, but when we get comfortable about 5 minutes in, we good to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's really
Yep.
about what we do off stream that kind of just dictates how our career goes. Any RIP in the building? Hey, hey, I appreciate you for popping in here. Big Red saying, but we here for this interview. I'm hyped to hear from the homies, Vessiah and Lex. Yes, this was a long time coming, man. I don't know why we was playing games and we didn't have Lex in here early, but Lex got a special schedule. That's why we got her here on Saturday. You feel me? But it's all good. Lex out here wasting my tired energy like I ain't just working overtime. But it's cool, I'm just
Hey,
kidding. I'm
hey,
kidding. I'm
listen, I have to
kidding. I'm
spend my
kidding.
weekdays working with kids at an elementary school, okay? Do you not know how tired I'll be?
I respect it. I respect it. Listen, both our jobs is crazy. It's crazy.
Man,
All right. So now I asked you about challenges and I asked you about what you hope to get out of Twitch. Now let's kind of like bring it to a more happier note. What would you say is your favorite part of Twitch?
favorite part is honestly my chat, like just simply someone coming in saying hi. It's just the fact that you get to meet a lot of new people, other gamers, content creators, and just form like a nice genuine bond. So overall it's just forming a good community, like meeting good people, having fun. That's like my favorite part about it. If I
Okay.
could do it every day, I would, but my job doesn't allow me to do so. So that's why I'm strictly like Saturdays and Sundays if I can.
I respect it completely. No. You make sure you drop content when you can. Anyway, and
Oh
even
yeah.
when you're not streaming though, you still make sure, like I was saying earlier, you still make
Post
sure
clips.
you're on
Yeah.
YouTube and Discord. People still see you. You're still dropping content. You still dropping stuff to keep yourself memorable. So it's not really
Mhm.
like you're not there. You're there without really being there.
Yep.
The chat is just talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. I'm kidding. We got Trauma saying this interview is about to be lit. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We trying. Your mama
Here we
lipstick
try.
gonna
We
be in the
gonna get
club.
this wrong. We had some internet difficulties. I ain't gonna lie, I had to cut my Wi-Fi off from Spectrum. I blame Spectrum, you guys. Spectrum did it. It's all
We
Spectrum's fault. They suck. Anyone that
listen,
has Spectrum knows.
listen. Trust me. My last interview with JLD, it took 45 minutes for us to get the stream working, and I actually have the two clips before the 2 hour VOD of the real interview of me flopping the entire time. We couldn't get the audio for him to play through the stream, and he was very low. But we got it going. We
Oh,
got it working. We got it working. Shits be fire. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Big Red. I'm telling you, I recommend you watch the clip of me predicting that Charms was gonna go to Bowser. I'm telling you, it will have you laughing. It will have you
All right,
laughing.
it's not that funny.
It
It's,
is
it's, it's not that
definitely
funny.
it is definitely
no.
funny.
Charms got played 3 times.
It was
3 times.
on my bro Luigi making sure that I won the tag game against her and Charms. It was awesome. I'm telling you, guys gotta
Yeah.
watch Lex content. You guys gonna fucking die. It's funny stuff. Funny
Good
stuff.
times, good
Yeah.
times.
All right.
Luigi was something else. That's all I'm gonna
Luigi,
say.
Luigi was making sure his brother was good. It's like we want Lex, not crappy internet. I am dead. Mikey,
No, that's facts. That's facts.
You are absolutely right. And Spectrum hashtag, yeah, exactly. Spectrum sucks. I have Spectrum. I agree.
Mhm.
Now, let's get to it. Now, I asked you about your favorite part of Twitch. We talked about Twitch. We've been talking about Twitch a lot. So
Yep.
let's move on to a different form of social media. Now, this form of social media for people has been a hit or a miss. Now, I've had different answers on this chat from different people who have answered
Mhm.
this question. I appreciate you for being here, Black Man. Nigel Uno in the building. We got Palm
What's up,
in the
y'all?
building.
What's up
Let's
to
get
everybody
it.
in the
Let's get it.
chat?
Me and Lex played Mario Kart on stream before. Oh, see, I got to get in there, guys.
That's a fact.
I gotta get in there. Next time we all playing that. You feel me? I'm trash, but
Oh.
I'm still
I
with
think
it.
you played with them before.
Did I play?
I feel like you did.
Wait, I probably played. I feel like
I
I
think
played
you
with
did at
y'all.
one point, yeah.
No, I feel like I played with y'all. I
I think it
appreciate.
was when was it when Majin was doing like somebody was doing a Mario Kart custom. Might have been Majin.
Yeah, I think I played.
I think it was.
Yeah, we played with
someone else
somebody.
you know.
Word, Nigel Uno saying GML in the building was good. Oh yes,
Yes,
she's
sir.
here. She's here. I appreciate the lurk, Trauma. We love the lurks. We love the lurks, guys. We interviewing the one and only GML Lolex in the building. You guys already know the mod of the Vessiah Show channel. Let's get it. Now, like I was saying before, we have been talking about all forms of social media. This is a hit or miss for certain people. What are your thoughts on Discord?
Ooh, Discord. Okay, Discord. I feel like Discord's a really great platform if you're networking it how you want it to be networked. Like if you're like how we have our communities. I feel like that's a great platform for it, but it's just the aspect of the drama that's what kind of kills it for Discord. So I feel like it's a 50-50. Like it is kind of hard to use and get accustomed to, but it's also a really great platform, to build a community.
Absolutely.
I've had weird experiences with Discord. I recently had one, like I think about a month or two ago, but got over that one, and I just keep using it for what I envision it to be.
Absolutely. See, Discord, like I've told plenty of guests, and I've told the chat several times. Discord has been a great communication tool for me. It has definitely not always been positive, considering the fact that when I first started, I entered someone else's group, and when that thing kind of imploded, I didn't really have a direction after that. So once I proceeded to do my own Discord thing and learn the ins and outs of it, I was able to not only launch a Discord on my own, but be a part of other communities
and
Mm-hmm.
show love and communicate the same way I'm communicating mine, and help to assist in building the same way those people help to assist with building with me. I just feel like honesty is the best policy when it comes to Discord, and only the
Yeah.
villain wins Discord. I keep it very honest with people. I have good days, I have bad days. I have a mental health check-in that allows everyone to explain how they're feeling mentally, emotionally, and
Mm-hmm.
physically, because it's very important to get those things out. And everybody is not going to be feeling good every day. And we take those times when we see those green hearts or those blue hearts to shoot you a DM, and we ask you guys how you guys are feeling. Sometimes the just one conversation makes everybody feel good. So, it's all about what you put out there, what the message is going to be, and how you're communicating with the people that you have involved with you. I don't think Discords should be filled with just a bunch of randoms. I think you should be very selective of who you put in your Discord,
Mm-hmm.
because everyone is not meant for the same Discord. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is
Yeah.
not going to see things the way you see them. So it's just very important
Mm-hmm.
to watch what you're doing. But overall, Discord, I would give Discord a 7 out of 10. So far, when I
Yeah.
first started, I gave it a 3 out of 10 because I hated it. It provided
A
nothing
lot of
but
people.
absolute
Yeah.
drama and unnecessary crap. But now it works out. I get to talk to you guys every day, pop a little enlightening message, and just get crazy. And I love it. And, we're going to continue to keep it going. I need to actually get the brain teasers going again. But besides that, that's Discord. That is Discord. Now, we're going to talk about social media in general as a whole.
Okay.
Do you think that other forms of social media can be mixed with Twitch, or should be mixed with Twitch?
Number one for me, Twitter.
Okay.
Number one for me is Twitter, because often, even off stream, I post clips on there. I only stopped for a minute because, my work schedule came back and I haven't had time to go through all my clips and stuff. So that's why I
Right.
stopped temporarily. But I think Twitter is probably my number one. So I definitely got to go with Twitter. As far as other social medias, maybe TikTok, especially if you post, the content that you even share on Twitch already. I feel like that could be another platform, since so many people be on TikTok.
Right.
And it might attract some people of, maybe a little bit the newer generation, that type of audience. So I feel like maybe those two the most. But number one would definitely be Twitter for me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I use Twitter. I definitely use Twitter. I use it to pretty much promote the show. I retweet a lot of stuff I see as well. Not
Same.
just so it gives you, you networking and you liking people's stuff. So I definitely do that a lot. I like TikTok. TikTok is good when you want to post something video game related, at least, or content that you've created that looks crazy, or something somebody's probably never seen in the game. So I like that one. Hover is also a nice one that I've been recommending. I have it as a channel in Discord. I don't know how many people have been using it, but Hover is definitely, I call it like a
Yeah.
TikTok for gamers kind of thing. So that
Yeah,
one is kind
Hover
of
is
cool.
really good.
I
That
like
one
that
would
one.
definitely be like another one if more people actually took time to really get familiar with it.
Hmm.
Because you can only post clips that are like a minute and under. And my
Absolutely.
problem with Hover is I can't post a lot of the clips I want to because it's above a minute, and I don't want to have to cut anything out, because it could be like about, let's say I have like a 2-minute clip, and about at least a minute and a half of it's like the juicy part of the clip.
Right.
I can't post it on there. So that's why I have to use TikTok or Twitter. That's why I have to switch to an alternative just to post it.
No, you're absolutely right. Looking at the chat real quick. Palm said, I post a lot on Twitter. Yeah, Twitter's like,
Ah,
for streamers, Twitter's like a good hub right there. Jay Tron said, I hated Twitter, but we started this streaming journey. It's such a good tool. Yeah, Mama Lip says, shit, my Twitter's spicy as fuck. You got Nigel saying Twitter is a top 5 app, no cap. Okay.
ah.
Palm said Twitter is dope, but it's also wild, wild west. Pew pew, be careful. Now you right.
There's a lot
Trav
going
said
on.
I have Hover, haven't posted on the while, haven't posted on there in a while. Trust me, you are
Same.
not alone. I have not posted on Hover in a
I'm
long time.
guilty.
I'm actually very poor with my consistency, and I haven't been posting a lot of content. Although I've been doing a lot of streaming content, I haven't posted no actual video game content in a while. So shame on me. You got Mikey saying I'm making chicken Alfredo, but I'm still listening. I appreciate you for being here, Mikey. Thank you. We got the Pikachus in the chat. Let's get to it. Now, Lex, how do you feel? We went through 5 personal questions. The hot seat wasn't too crazy for you. How was that? How was that?
I'm not gonna lie. This is something I've always struggled with, even when I was younger. I would be fine, and then as soon as it starts, I'm like shaking like a chihuahua, and I'm like, okay, let me get a couple stretches in, get ready. So it's like public speaking. Like, I was never the type to really enjoy public speaking, but as I've gotten older, I've got used to it. So right now, I'm pretty content. My nerves are like a little shaky, but it's not as bad. I've grown to manage it.
You handling yourself good. Don't worry. This is just a regular conversation. We chilling. We just got our other friends in the background, sitting here and chiming in. So, we chilling out here. Alfredo, the favorite meal. Listen, that's all J Charms eat. All right, shrimp Alfredo all the time. I don't know what's wrong with her. Well, it's a store-bought one, J
Don't
Charms.
do that.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, Mikey.
It's so good.
All right.
Food is food, as long as it's busting.
Now, I brought you here, Lex, for, the bread and butter, the mental health, what makes me tick, and what I feel like I always need to ask about of my guests. So, it's mental health and video games on this channel, and I must ask this first question to you, Lex. What do you think about mental health?
Well, mental health, I feel that is something that everyone struggles with at one point in life or at a few points in life. It's something that people shouldn't be ashamed to talk about. And I feel like some people feel like they would get judged if they were to come out about how they're feeling, which it shouldn't be that way. But with how society has these very high, overly unrealistic expectations, it makes it difficult. But I feel that is something that does need to constantly be talked about, and that is very important in our daily life. So I feel that mental health is something that is really good to talk about. It even helps me out. Like, everyone struggles with mental health. So it's something that does have to be talked about on a daily basis, enough for us to be able to just simply open up and be like, hey, I'm feeling this way, or this just happened and I don't feel great. Just that simple conversation or just someone bringing it up does help.
You ain't never lie about that. I'm telling you. I try to make sure I have these weekly mental health chats just to make sure I'm really just checking in with everybody. Making sure everybody's good, making sure myself is good. This is my positive outlet when I'm having a stressful day. Not many people know what goes on behind the camera. I have a lot of stuff going on behind the camera, but this always makes me feel good because I get to turn my brain off for a second and just tune in and get into how I'm feeling, how everyone else is feeling, and we kind of just work with each other to make sure we all feeling good at the end of the conversation. So I'm always happy to do this. We're going to keep doing this, and now I'm happy that we got interviews because not only do we get to highlight streamers, I get the chance to pick you guys' brains about mental health. So I'm loving it. It's a good chance, a good showing for me and a good showing for you guys. Just looking at the chat a little bit more, I don't want to ignore them. We got Trav saying, because it's the GOAT meal, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with her. That's not wrong with her. It really is, though. Palm said, Lex, you champ, you good, you here. Trauma said, yeah, I'm lurking, getting some last minute groceries for dinner. Nothing wrong with that. Your mama lifts not the crossbow on your Robin Hood shit. I'm crying. Trav said, no shrimp. I only like my shrimp fried. Trav said, you're allergic. He said, before you say anything, oh, I'm dead. Okay, I can't even eat shellfish. I'm allergic. Okay, I could understand. Okay, let me start reading the individuals. We got Any saying, yes, I agree 100%. True, Vessiah 40, you are killing it with these interviews. The people you put on your show is amazing. Absolutely. We try. We putting all our energy together to just make it happen. That's what we got to do here. You see that we just dropped all of Lex's socials up here. Unlike me, Lex is consistent with posting content. So go up there and get yourself your laugh on. And I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed, especially when she start raging about stuff that just be having me crying. Because games be glitching, guys. Games be glitching. And the internet
Especially
sometimes it
Fall Guys.
don't love us. Yeah, Fall Guys especially. Fall Guys.
Fall Guys is notorious for making me mad. Let me tell y'all. Dead by Daylight too. But these killers be doing too much.
So y'all gonna see some stuff. Y'all gonna see some stuff. We got Charm saying Lex is consistent as fuck with these clips. Yes, I F with the PP ish. I know exactly what gun you're talking about. Shada. Listen, Vessiah, crossbow has been getting me through this damn concussion of a game. Listen, crossbow in a gunfight is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, what other games you be playing?
That is all I'm going to say. All right. Now, let's get to our second question. Now, Lex, this question, I'm going to I always ask everybody as it pertains to Twitch, just because I want I always want to know how this shapes you as a streamer. Has mental health played a role in your Twitch platform?
It definitely has. Like I said, there are times where stuff's going on off stream that I usually don't talk about or that I haven't discussed yet. So I would just be like, you know what? Maybe I need to stream. It'll help me clear my mind, and I haven't been wrong not one time. So it definitely does. Like I said, I'm not gonna always be in the best of mood when I stream, but it turns in from me being like super sad to just being happy like at the end. So it definitely does play a role.
I love to hear it. I'm telling you, I've had days when work is stressing me out. I'm pissed off. Sometimes I'm raging before I even get to the camera. And then 5 or 10 minutes in, I pop the intro and I'm just like, all right, let's get to it. And then I'm playing, I'm talking that mental health. I'm playing the video game and I'm chilling with y'all. And it's good. Like I said, you turn your brain off for that moment. You know what I'm saying? And you just focused on all things positive. So great. Yes, I'm happy for you that you're able to do that. And shit, Twitch is just a great outlet for that. We got Big Red. We got Big Red saying you be mad all the time, laughing my ass off, but it'd be great for the streams. You got Quispy saying rage. I don't know what it is. Quispy, we're not even gonna say nothing to you.
You're helping me. Thank you, Quispy.
Quispy is the number one rage.
Friday the 13th. I don't want to hear it.
He be very relaxed.
I forget.
Listen, everyone that I know in video games rages.
That's true. That's true.
I don't rage. I play video games with such, innocence.
Why do I lie like that?
Quispy said I be giving vibes. Sleepy Boy Quispy with the laugh. Yeah, I know I be playing games all innocent. I don't rage, especially not even on stream. I'm always happy. You know what I'm saying? The chipper of no anger. Red said, laughing my ass off, Lex. My bad. I didn't know you was new to the game. It said, nah, Lex was tight during Friday the 13th.
Yeah, quick.
Shada said rage.
Y'all really know me during games. Know when I'm about to be tired. Y'all know.
It said rage. What is that? The roller said both of y'all rage. Don't cap. I don't rage. Listen, I have honest arguments. How about that? We got Big Red. Let's go, goat. I said Big Red. Oh Jesus, Big Irk, my bro. There's so many big people in here. We got my bro, the Big Irk, in the building. Let's go. Actually, that's my first guess. That on the Vessiah show. Let's get it. You see Irk laughing at me already. Always laughing at me, bro. You see I messed up. I was going all fast. You had to shoot me. God damn. Vessiah told me after I had already killed you. No, I definitely hit him up after that. And I was like, why would y'all? I told you I was defending you. I said, why would y'all do that? Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Like,
the hell out of me. Like, I'm getting my ass beat for a minute.
What's wrong with our exclamation Irk?
I'm sorry. We had to restart the computer, so our bot is not set up.
Oh, our bot is not set up, guys. I'm sorry. Our bot isn't on. That's the only reason why none of our stuff is working. I apologize.
And shout out to Big Irk, by the way.
But shout out to Big Irk. We actually turning the bot back on. We just restarted the computer. I completely forgot. Sorry about that.
Yeah, shout out to Big Irk for the emotes and the awesome layout that I have, the overlay.
No, low Lexicity. Nah, Fall Guys be heavy. Listen, I be calm doing Fall Guys. Y'all don't even be seeing me getting that mad. Off stream, no, I be blacking. Yo, I'm. When I tell you I be raging off stream, I be raging.
Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and just try your hardest. And if trying your hardest is too much one day, just try a little bit.
Yo, guys, I'm looking in the camera and I can see my white beard hair. I am old.
I am old. In 9 days, I'll be 30. It's crazy. I'm old. He said, yeah. He said, yeah, when I smoke 40 off stream, stop playing with me. You smoke me and nothing, you're not smoking me and nothing. It's not gang 53 now. Stop that. You ain't smoking me and nothing. If it ain't what's that game? If it ain't a shooter, it's over for that. Yeah, I'm about to be 30, man. He said gang 53. Why? I just caught that. Why you trying to play? Wow, that's crazy.
We're gonna try to do something special for
That's
his
what,
birthday
if you
on
see
stream.
my face expression, that's why I reacted the way that I did.
I'm definitely gonna have a.
53. Y'all taking shots at him heavy. Why
I'm
y'all doing
definitely
that?
gonna have a stream for my birthday, guys. I'm gonna get lit with y'all for my birthday. That's gonna be fun. So tune in. It's on the 29th. Well, we'll announce something. We'll probably just come up here, just chill out, mess around, nothing too crazy. And just wish your boy a happy birthday. You better watch than me, bro. I snatched my gray hairs out, bro. I try to cut the white hair off. It was small first, right? And then I cut it, and then it grew back long. Like, it was like, oh, I'm connecting to your beard. And then his brother grew out on the other side and said, now you have two for the price of one, you jackass. And I was just like, wow.
This is what we're doing.
I just hit myself with the
Bruh.
So, yeah, I'm 5 years off 30. When I hit it, I'm returned. I'm still 25. Absolutely, Irk. See, you got the real energy. I love it. I love it. All right, now let's get back to the interview. I'm over here playing the games. Now let me stop. This is what we do on the Vessiah show. We talk stuff. We play games. We talk our shit. You're I'm 30. I'm dead. See, Trav, it's not wrong. All right, G, I just gotta let me know when I'm 30. Am I gonna be in pain? Am I gonna be feeling like I'm hurting? Because right now my body already feel old. Couple months till I'm 31. 31, not going towards 40. That's crazy. No. Oh damn, we about to be old as fuck. I'm in pain now. Now that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Lower back pain. As soon as you hit your 20s, it's over for your lower back. It's ruined.
Oh, I'm a yep, I'm guilty of that. Yep. 22 and already have lower back problems.
Once you
and
hit 21, your lower back is gone.
And hip.
I like them old. Wow, J Charms. I like them old. That's
I like
crazy.
I like the gray. It makes you look very distinguished.
You like the gray? I look
You
old.
look distinguished and
Yo,
wise.
leave me alone. I can't be out here playing Fall Guys with white beard hair. People gonna be looking at me like, this grandpa. Somebody get him a cane. Go. Make sure y'all exactly. Every time you don't do a stretch, I be having the Charlie horse. I be looking like this.
I tried that.
Holding my leg.
And my knees still pop after them stretches. I could be mid-stretch, and that mess pop.
It's over.
It don't work for me.
It's
I
over.
tried.
He said, robbing the grave. That's crazy. He said, I'm still 18. Okay. With me. Listen, I can say this much. I still look how I look when I was a teenager. I just have a beard. And the only reason why I have the beard is so my clients will respect me. Because when I was visiting clients before, when I first started my job, they was like, I'm supposed to listen to you? Stop it. I'm like, wow, that's disrespectful as hell.
That's cold.
But let's get to this third question, Lex, so we don't drift away. Now, this third question has had a different impact for different people. I think the craziest impact I had on the Vessiah show came from Lorraine Jasmine. I need you to answer this question honestly, as much as you want to tell the audience. What is your worst experience involving mental health?
Woo, all right. This one, okay, y'all. It's just gonna be straight, raw talk conversation, no filter, none of that. But long story short, the worst experience I've had with mental health was when I was going through sexual abuse. Now, keep in mind, some of y'all can probably tell by how I rage, but I used to have really bad anger problems, along with a combination of depression and having suicidal thoughts. I was thinking about it when I was like 12 or 13. And I just couldn't. I didn't attempt it or anything, but I have had the thoughts. But I have my two younger brothers who are both special needs. And I was just like, I can't leave them like that. So they've always kind of been the biggest thing that kept me going. But I was being abused by our dad, our biological dad, my own blood. So the betrayal, everything that's in my head, the anger, it's all, to this very day, it still angers me. Like it started when I was 4, and when I told guys, it was 4 days before my 14th birthday. So that's damn near 10 years of my childhood that I cannot get back, of me having to deal with that. That's 10 years of crying, being depressed, everything under the book, you name it. Yeah, that's like the worst experience I've ever encountered, ever. And I don't wish that on anybody. Like, to anyone that has kids, I tell everybody this: please make sure your kids know what proper affection is, because when I went through it, I had no idea that it was wrong, but I always felt it in my gut that it wasn't right. It took me all the way till learning about sex ed to fully realize what I was going through. I would hear stories on the news of other victims going through it, and they died because no one believed them, or they didn't get to get the information out to try to get help. So I am a sexual abuse survivor. I advocate for those who are potentially going through it or anything like that heavy. Like, usually, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, my nerves are a little shaky because just the anger behind it, the betrayal, it really cuts deep. Be careful who you have your loved ones around, your kids. Just please, guys, please just protect them, because I wasn't protected in my own home.
That cut deep. That cut deep. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I have to keep the head down for a little bit, because that's that deep emotional stuff you hear here. As you saw, Charms right, trigger warning.
Yeah.
Let's give our love to Lex, guys.
And on top of that, the worst part is, even though it's been, I'd say almost, once it hits December 2nd, it's going to be officially 10 years that I've been sexual abuse free. But really keep that in mind. All I had left were my high school years, 14 through 18. Other than that, childhood gone. Can't go back in time, can't get it back. Only thing I could do was just realize that I'm out of it. I got people that care about me and that I could still live my life, because he's not overpowering anything anymore. And I know for some people that have been through it, they usually don't, have the mindset that I do, as in like, hey, you can move on, you still have a second chance. Some end up going a different route, which is really upsetting. And that's like the biggest reason that I'm even able to talk about it right now, is because I've talked about it so much. I've written essays about it in high school. I wrote like a 7-page personal statement about it. Like, what I'm telling you guys don't even know the details. Y'all just know that I've been hurt and everything else. But if I told you guys the details, trust me, it's going to be shedding tears for everybody. But it still lives with you. The trauma still lives with you. Like, even now, like, Father's Day is always hard for me. Vessiah has witnessed it. I've opened up to him about it and told him, like, no, I'm upset. December, the month of my birthday, still hard for me. Still hard. No, even though there's my birthday, Christmas, other relatives' birthday, it's still difficult at the end of the day. Because that's when I came out about it. That's when my life changed. It was hard on all of us, because it was like we have to get accustomed to, especially me and my brothers, to not having a dad in our life. Someone who was supposed to take care of us, but instead was just hurting me the whole time and didn't care. Right. And then more goes into it with his side of the family. We end up losing them because of family secrets they kept. And I found out I wasn't the only one. So everything really hits deep. But the flashback still, it still sucks, but I just moved past it. So every once in a while, I'll still go through the depression aspect, the anger, but I've grown to manage it, and I'm much better than what I was many years ago.
Absolutely.
So please, just watch our loved ones, you guys, especially those y'all in chat that have little kids. Please protect them. Watch who you have them around, because you never know.
Absolutely. God bless you, Lex. God bless you. I don't know. Like I told you when you first came on the Vessiah show and you shared this story with us in short detail at first. You're an amazing person. You know what I'm saying? You're stronger than you think, and I'm happy to just be in your energy and your circle, man. Our parents are supposed to be the ones we trust and we believe in, and I sit here and I mourn my dad for a different reason. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when I hear your story, that's just something that just angers the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be protected, you want to be loved, and when things like that happen, that just shatters your whole reality. And when it happens when you're a kid, you know what I'm saying? That pretty much not only shatters your reality, it forces you to grow up earlier than you anticipate. You know what I'm saying? And that's whack. So
Yeah, like
you're
for many years, I've always been told that I was mature for my age, but it's like, and on top of me going through that, I was being bullied in school. So it's like school was my escape way until he started pulling me out of schools just to take me to hotels to molest me and everything else under the book. So it's like all my safe spaces got taken from me too. So it's like it's like I was a prisoner. Like that mess was just not. It was horrible.
absolutely. That's that. Trust me. I can't even say like I know how that feels. All I can say at this point is I can only imagine, because that's crazy. Like that's wild. You know what I'm saying? It goes beyond people's imagination, because that's really crazy. Like
Yeah,
it's
like I
so
said,
out of pocket, out of pocket, and I am so sorry that happened to you. I'm really sorry that happened to you. Nobody deserves no shit like that at all.
nobody.
You know. Make sure y'all show Lex love, guys. You know what I'm saying? Lex, we're gonna make sure we crowd cheer for Lex. You know what I'm saying? She deserved that. She deserved that. It's a strong warrior we got in the building. You know? That's a heavy. I ain't gonna lie, Lex. That's always the heavy question. Our third question and our fifth question are usually the heaviest ones that we have in the chat. We gonna beat his ass wherever we catch him. Shout out.
Dude, if he makes it out alive,
It's
man
shout
got
out.
type 2 diabetes and all sorts of shit.
We chilling, Shada. We chilling. We don't need to say
But
that
I,
on the
but,
stream. I'm just
but I
playing,
do
playing.
appreciate everyone that's here, everyone that took the time to actually come to the interview and hear my story. I just hope that it helps you guys to help someone else or anyone in chat that may be going through some form of trauma. That's the biggest thing I just want to get out of my story.
Absolutely, and we appreciate you for coming up here and sharing it. We had a first time chatter and Shay Barbie in the building. Yo, don't think I don't see you. Appreciate you for popping in here. I definitely followed you yesterday and made sure I also popped into your chat earlier to show that love. Right now, we are doing one of our very special interviews, only Saturday interview with the one and only GML Lolex in the building. It just got heavy for a second, so the tissues came out. But we are chilling. We are enjoying each other's company, and we just sharing some real stuff. So, trigger warning, I am going to warn everybody, but we still going to get to it. And it's not, it's for people to just get a lesson and really just take something out of all of this. Not for anybody to, come off this feeling depressed. We don't want
Yeah,
nobody
your
to feel
story can
depressed.
help
This is
somebody.
all.
Oh,
This is all a
no.
story of just redemption, resiliency, and somebody really showing you that nobody can control their destiny. You know what I'm saying? They carve the path that they want to take, and despite something so tragic that's supposed to put you in a certain place, this person has not allowed that to do so. To do so to them. I appreciate the 10 biddies. I appreciate the 5 biddies. Y'all already know anything
out
that
to
goes
Shay
to the
Barbie.
channel. I am grateful. Appreciate you, Shay. And I appreciate you, Any. Let's get it. Yes, hashtag GML. Whenever y'all see this girl in the building, y'all hashtag GML. That's Get Money Lex. Lex, you're a soldier of positivity. Thank you for sharing your story. Yes, we are happy she shared that story, because that
Much
is
love to everyone in
crazy.
chat.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Now we're gonna get to our fourth question, Lex. Now with this question is special because it is gonna be my thank you to you for appearing on the Vessiah show. So when the answer that you give here will be used for us to use as a positive affirmation. So when someone goes and clicks the exclamation point Lex, whatever you say right now will be used for that affirmation. Do me a favor, IT, post do one of the random ones so she can get an example of what I mean.
Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and just try your hardest. And if trying your hardest is too much one day, just try a little bit.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question. And when I ask you this question, you answer it honestly and the best of your ability. But yes, I want to use this on the Vessiah show as my, not only a thank you, but just having a piece of your energy on the show whenever I'm trying to uplift people mentally, you know?
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you this question. What would you say to anyone experiencing mental health issues?
To anyone experiencing any mental health issues, please just find someone that you can trust to talk to, or find like a way to escape. Like for me, streaming is one of the things that helps me escape whenever I'm having mental health issues. So it's like sometimes I'll stream, or sometimes I'll do one of my other hobbies. So find something, find your peace. Find your peace. Find something that you can always go to that'll just make you happy anytime. And mental health is something that's not going to go away within a day or a few hours span. Take your time. Take all the time you need to heal. You come first. Your mental health comes first before anything.
You heard it here.
And if it's more than just talking to one person that doesn't help, please find a way to get some help.
Absolutely. Nobody should feel like they're alone. You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody. I definitely post numbers all throughout this chat. It's better to have somebody to talk to than feel like you're alone in a lot of these situations, because as you feel alone, that's where the situations kind of compound themselves. And that's where we find ourselves going through the most mental health issues. I tell people all the time, the worst thing a human being can go through is 10 minutes with themselves in their own head. And
you're your worst enemy.
We're our worst enemies, absolutely. And it's just something that we try to get past as a barrier. But we work through it, we get through it, and
from experience, that's something I've had to learn. From my experience and what happened to me, I had to learn that, and it took years to actually really get it down.
Absolutely. I'm happy you have. You trust me. You're a true testament. You gotta really get over some tough barriers, and things can get really tough and really hard, but you gotta work through it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's up to you of how much you'll be able to get through. You gotta push yourself through. You gotta push yourself.
What I say is, there's always more to life than just the trauma, the pain. There's more to life than just that. You still got plenty more to live.
You're absolutely right, Lex. Now, we have one more mental health question remaining. But before we get there, how are we feeling, Lex?
I'm feeling pretty good. Body temperature is a little hot because of the topic, but other than that, I'm good.
All right.
I'm pretty contained.
All right. Now, I'm going to ask you this fifth question. It's a little hot. It like the third one, but you answer it as honestly and the best of your ability. But yes, we are here, guys. We are on the fifth and final mental health question before we move on to our final two questions of the actual show, the interview. Let's get to it, Lex. Has mental health issues affected someone you love?
Yes. I'm not holding back on that answer. Yes. I'll say a relative that I currently live with, she struggles with mental health really bad. Like, I know the stuff she's been through. Like, she has attempted suicide a few times as a kid. She has a whole bunch of health complications that I can't even keep track of. It's that many and it's that serious. Recently, me and her had like an open heart conversation, because she's literally like a sister to me compared to her actual title in the family. Like, she's literally like a sister to me, like we're that close. So anytime she's feeling upset, I would go talk to her, or when I could tell something's bothering her,
right,
I'll just go in there and be like, hey, what's wrong? Like, you need to talk. I'm here. And we'll literally sit for hours just talking about stuff that we've been through, or just how we're feeling. Okay. So it definitely has. She still struggles with that, but I always do my best to reassure her, constantly try to spend time with her and just let her know that, you know, we're here. You have family that loves you. You'll be okay. I know things are going to be bad right now, but there's a light at the tunnel. There always is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely. And
So
like Jay Chong says, she's
it
good that she has you. I'm sorry about cutting you off. Go ahead.
But yeah, it really has. It's crazy. Like literally the other day, like it was like a few nights ago actually. I was supposed to be asleep, to be honest. Got to get ready for work and everything. But I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like she needs my help. I will stay up all night if I have to, have coffee to go to work. You know, mine's always comes first. My family comes first before anything.
Absolutely.
Screw the damn job. Like I need to make sure she's okay, because I can't find myself going to bed knowing that someone I care about is upset or like hurt or feeling some type of way. Like, and if something did happen, I will feel really guilty, because it's like I had a chance to help this person and I didn't.
Right. Absolutely. You continue to be that anchor for that person, though, and I'm happy that, you know, you guys can do the same thing for each other. You know, like I said, you was just saying, everybody needs someone to talk to, and just that they can
Everyone
trust
does.
and just really have those conversations. That's all somebody really needs sometimes. And when the situations, you know, present themselves the way they do, and you guys have been both presented with different hands in life, so it's always good to, you know, just be able to. That's why I say energy is always an important thing. It's just very good to be able to match and link energy off each other and really just, you know, heal one another in a positive way, never not a negative, but in a positive way, you know. Jay Charms put family over everything. Shay said facts. Absolutely, that is a fact, Shay. That is a fact. Yes. Okay. Lex, you got through. We're gonna give Lex a cheer. We're gonna give Lex another cheer. Lex, you got through. Oh my God, you got through the 5 personals, and you got through the 5 mental healths on the Vessiah show. You are off my hot seat. Net for now. For now.
Yeah, I'll say there's gonna be another one. I feel it.
I will come get you in season 4. Season 4 is gonna be amazing, because we are gonna, of course, ask the personal and the mental health, but we're gonna ask a little bit more crazier questions, because the season 4. Because why not? You know. But I am happy that you were here. You definitely dropped some stuff on our head tops today. You definitely spent the block, like Jay Chom said. It got crazy, and this definitely goes up there in top 5 interviews. Let's get it. That was crazy. My chest hurt. I'm definitely gonna have to watch this VOD later on. But we got two more things left. I got a question for you, Lex, and this question kind of is gonna go towards the entire just something you can answer for the entire chat. What would you say? What can everyone expect from Lolex?
Number 1 is me just being myself. Like, you guys have seen it already just by this interview alone. Like, I don't hide my emotions. I just say what I gotta say right there and up front. Like, you guys will know when I'm upset. You guys can literally tell, like, my body gestures, everything. I'm actually a really cool person to be around. I love meeting you guys. I see some new faces in chat, some I haven't seen in a while. So I look forward to seeing some of you guys and supporting you guys in streams. And overall, like I said, with my story, I just hope that it, you know, got you guys to really think about like how serious mental health is, and overall to help somebody else out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to give her another one. Listen, Lex just got crazy. Palm said, great interview. I appreciate you, Palm. We try. And we got to really thank our guests, because, again, she went crazy. Yes, Jay Charms, authentic and transparent. It was a good and great conversation. As you can see, we got all of Lex's social medias down here popping for you guys to, you know, add her and just really get to understand her content and everything else like that as a streamer. Now, Lex, we are on our final question. What question? Do you have a question for me?
My number 1 question, I don't think I've actually ever got to ask this to you, but what encouraged you to actually, you know, consider, you know, teaching and discussing mental health?
Okay.
Like,
now,
what was the start of all of it?
Now, when it really all comes off when my father passed away. Because when my father passed away, I kind of felt like I had life figured out. Like I feel like I was just catching my stride in what I was supposed to be doing as a case manager. Like I literally just had become a case manager after 3 years of so much bull crap, which I will share with you guys one day. At my job, it was just a whole bunch of stuff and me going back and forth with my old employer who actually did end up passing away last year. I was really lost when my father passed away. And I was lost to a point where it affected my mental health in a sense where I was really lost on reality. So I was very, very angry and I kind of just saw red all the time. And it kind of brought me into a lot of very, very poor decisions. Like I became distant from a lot of family members. It was a lot of big social media blowouts and a lot of just things that, could have been avoided, but just really all because I wasn't finding a place to put how I was feeling mentally. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you guys all the time, when it affects you mentally, it affects you physically and it affects you emotionally. And I was
Yep.
just going through so many things that it compounded and made me feel so crazy. And like when I got into streaming, I was just, I felt like, hey, I was one of the best video game players I know. I'm just gonna play video games and kind of just call it a day. And I kind of like started hitting my stride as a case manager, and it involves me assessing clients mentally, physically, seeing how they doing, and just really having a conversation. I kind of saw how that was, uplifting them and making them feel good, and I kind of just thought, why not bring that to Twitch and just, talk about mental health, talk about how people feel physically, talk about how you feel emotionally. Really have those conversations and ask the questions and talk about things that people don't want to talk about. I noticed the more I dove into these conversations with my clients, the more open they got with me, the more rapport we got, the more easy it got to communicate. And it's just like people really just need someone to talk to. And a lot of these clients, are under this impression that, oh my God, mental illness means I'm retarded or I'm crazy. And, oh, I have to take medication. So this makes me think. And a lot of them get quiet. And I go out of my way to force this message to let them know you don't need to feel that way. Have these conversations, do so. And overall, it just makes me feel good. And I've been able to just provide this message to Twitch. And it's gone in different waves. Like you've been here for a year and some change. I didn't have the slides. I didn't have the specific topics. We were kind of just freestyling and providing a safe space. Now we have the show and we kind of like have a format in a way in which we want to do things. And overall, I just want to spread the message of mental health to everyone. It's okay to talk about. We need to talk about this, and no one needs to feel like they're going to be judged. It's not all medication, therapy, and psychiatry. Sometimes it's just a positive outlet and just a positive way to express how we feel. And I know that was a lot, but I just wanted to give you guys a whole detailed, little details.
Yeah, all of us expressed a lot. Those of us that have been in chat and every one of your, in almost all of your streams, there's always someone expressing something, and that's exactly what we want. We want to talk about the stuff that's uncomfortable. That's just the best way to try to overcome mental health.
Absolutely. It is a safe space. Yo, Mikey said I have to run, but big hugs to you, Vessiah. I'm definitely giving you a follow, Lex. Happy hand hearts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it.
I got you with a follow.
Jasmine, while I missed
in a little bit, by the way. I'll be streaming in a little bit.
Okay, Lex, let us know. We'll definitely pop in. I will watch the VOD. Yes, Jasmine, please do. Because this really watch this, because this was a powerful story just like your story was. So it was two powerful stories. Any RIP, Vessiah, your story is powerful as well. I appreciate you,
Yes.
and Trav, absolutely. And guys, I will definitely, now just to let you guys know, the reason why I am expediting all these interviews to go so fast is because the Vessiah show's numbers will not rise unless there's an interview. So as you guys noticed, I had a episode 35.2, and it only advanced when I had an interview with Just Laying Down to 36 and Lexus down 37. We will end the Vessiah show on episode 40 with my interview. Now, with my interview, I will be asking everyone who participated in an interview on this show to ask me another question. I will also be asking of my regular chatters. I will send you personal DMs to ask that you ask me a question. I will read the answer to every question during the interview on the 40th episode. All right? That's the number one reason why I am doing it in this format. So I am not doing any personal mental health streams as it evolves a topic until season 4. I will only be solely doing interviews and freestyle video gaming. All right. I do have 2 more guests on the boards for this. I have Trey Royal, aka my boy Trav, as well as Sonic. So we do have some more guests coming through. It's going to be a nice time, and whoever I don't get for season 3, remember there will be a season 4, so don't worry about it. This is just me, filling out interviews and really just, seeing how this is gonna be formatted moving forward. But I'm just so happy that you guys were a part of this amazing journey, and Lex, again, I know I've said it 100 times, but I thank you so much for being a part of this interview today.
Oh, no problem. It's been a long time coming.
Absolutely. You should have been in the top 5 interviews, but that's okay. We're gonna try to see what we do in season 4. You feel me? We're gonna get something going.